Hello everybody, it's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. We're continuing our series on the sandwich coasters. And what's all in the sandwich is ham, egg, onion, tomato, cucumber, mustard, lettuce, cheese, and I almost lost it, ketchup. So today we're going to be working on the mustard. Okay. So here's my mustard. And this is identical to doing the ketchup, but I'm going to still show you how to do this so we can just keep progressing in the whole tutorials. So you will need a pair of scissors. I do recommend a stitch marker if you have one floating around, and my 3.5 millimeter hook. And for the mustard, I used what color? Bamboo. It is sugar and cream. Like I said, this is not my favorite yarn. My favorite yarn is, if anybody knows me, is Hobby Lobby's yarn, but Hobby Lobby did not have every single color that I was needing to make this. I'm sorry, I'm looking for a stitch marker to make this project. So I got every color I could find in the Hobby Lobby yarn. So what I couldn't find in the Hobby Lobby yarn, I obviously went to sugar and cream. And there's my stitch marker. So before we get started, make sure I introduce myself. I'm Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you fun crochet tutorials. Our group is called Whip and Chain. And if you do enjoy our videos, would you please hit that like and that subscribe button at the bottom? That would be so helpful for us. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started on the mustard. Now I do the magic circle for, I guess, for all of these. If you are struggling with the magic circle, you can chain 3 or 4, depending on how loose your stitches are. Slip stitch to the first stitch and use that as your ring. Okay. So with my magic circle, you always chain 1 with a magic circle and see it split. But I want to chain 1 more, and these chain 2s do not count as a stitch. All right, so we're going to put 12 double crochets into the center. Okay, now what I like to do is on my first stitch, I put my stitch marker just so I know I'm not using that chain 2. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then I cinch it closed. Okay. And then I just slip stitch to my first double crochet. just like that. Okay, next round we're going to chain 2, and in each stitch I would like you to put 2 double crochets in each stitch. 1 and 2, and then in my first one I put my stitch marker. So for every stitch in each of the 12, I do want you to put in 2 double crochets. All right, I will see you at the end of this round. Okay, there's my 24, and then I slip stitch to my first stitch. And that's what she looks like so far. Okay. So again, now we're on chain 2. Put 1 double crochet in that first stitch. And then I want you to put 2 double crochet in the next. And then 1. And 2. And that is the pattern. 1 and then 2. 1 and then 2. All right, I'll see you around. Okay, when you come all the way around, and see, I forgot to put in my stitch marker, but I know where my first stitch is. Right there. Okay. The next round, chain 2. Put 2 in that first one. 1 and 2. And I'll put my stitch marker in just to show you guys. Okay. Then 1 and the next 2. 1 in that one. And then 1 in the next one. And then 2. And then 1. And then 1. And you keep this pattern all the way around. Okay? Okay. Now come it around, and then I slip stitch to my first stitch. One thing I don't think I mentioned in this video, I have mentioned it in the other videos, but make sure for coasters and anything that you use, that you do use 100% cotton yarn. It's very, very important that you use 100% cotton yarn. Okay, so now we are done the round part. Now this is to look like, you know, you squirted some mustard on your sandwich. So mustard is not a perfect dollop. It's all over the place. So what's nice about this is there's no pattern for this. I always chain 2, and then you can start however you want. If you want to do maybe a first couple single crochets, and then maybe I will do 5 double crochets in this one stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's split again. And then maybe need a few more single crochets. And then maybe do a treble here. another treble in the next one, and then maybe 2 double crochets in this one, and then a couple rows of just regular double crochet, no doubling up. So you can do this however you like. You can make it flat on one side, bubbly on the next side. You can make it just make it even. There's no rhyme or reason to whatever stitches that you want to put in there. You can put a couple stitches in one. You can skip a stitch. You can put 5 trebles in one, 5 doubles. Any way you want to make your splotch of mustard. Pretty cool, isn't it? I love it. But this is how you make the mustard coaster for this sandwich that I did. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. And if you did like it, can you please hit that like and that subscribe button down at the bottom? And this is a series, so my next one is going to be the egg. We're going to work on the egg for part of the sandwich next. And come find us on Facebook. We're under WIP, W-I-P, for Work in Progress, and Chain. And our membership is just growing so fast and so amazingly. We would love to see you there. Until our next series with the egg, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We do greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.